Hi, Sagittarius. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for March 2019. This month, I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings. And to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Ascendant, and Sagittarius Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. Also, if you are on the cusp, I highly recommend you watch both of your signs, because recently it was brought to my attention that someone who had faithfully found the messages making sense to them for the sign they felt was their main sign, they were on a cusp, that their messages turned out had been coming to them from their cusp sign. So you might want to check that out if you're born on a cusp. So all that being said, Sagittarius, now on to your March 2019 Psychic Tarot reading. Temperance is your first card, Sagittarius, and this can mean patience. It could be also, you could be the alchemist with God working through you in what you're doing, thinking, creating, and saying. So perhaps you have to have patience about something, or you are practicing patience in March. I feel, Sagittarians, you're going to have to look into everything. And I hear details, details, details. It's all going to be in the details for you in the month of March. So you may be looking over letters, documents, paperwork, emails, things on the computer, bookkeeping, I don't know, whatever the details are that are going to be helpful to you in the month of March. And I see many of you Sagittarians having a whole new outlook and perspective on how things should be happening, coming down, rolling down for you, and whatever is going on with you in March. And I see really thinking about like strategic planning, and timing is everything, and getting the timing right. That's all those kind of issues are going to be swirling around you. So details, getting all the facts and figures, analyzing things, the timing, focusing on whatever you're doing or presenting, that the timing needs to be right. I do feel that you're going to have the feeling like, I have to get this nailed down and completed, and everything has to be right in March. So it could be, I don't know, are you building something? Are you building a house? Are you building a business? Are you starting a website? Are you having court cases? I don't know what it is, but something that's going to be involving you going through a lot of details and feeling like the precision and timing are going to be very important for you, and completing things and getting something nailed down and finished in March is all going to be very important for you this month. Expectations are going to be high, and accumulative ventures. I'm also hearing that. Expectations are high of accumulative ventures. Okay, so what I feel like they're talking about here is you may have high expectations about things going on this month, and I do feel things that are like different pieces of different puzzles, or different pieces of a puzzle, are starting to gel, form, and come together, and you reap some benefits or rewards or success from those pieces gelling and coming together. Now you may say, what the hell is she talking about? I don't know what area it is for you, Sagittarius. Is it in your personal life? Is it structures you're building? Is it businesses you're dealing with? Is it your own business? Is it work you have to do? Is it legal cases? I don't know what it is, because it's a general reading. So hopefully these messages are going to make sense to you, and you know the area that my guides are talking about. I do feel that you have the blessings of events turning in your favor. I do. So in whatever area this is talking about, your patience is going to pay off. And you may have had patience. It may not be, oh, you just have to have patience this month in what you're doing, thinking, creating, working on, and saying. It may have been going on, but I do feel that things are benefiting you in March. Look, you got the Magician next. Here it shows you're the manifester. What you think about, you bring about. What's in your mind, you can manifest into physical reality. What's in the ethers and in the spiritual plane, you can bring into physical reality, and you have the tools with which to do so. I hear you say, I propose that this is what's done, and this is my proclamation, and this is how I feel this should be. So I do feel like you're going to be making some statements, like, this is the way I want it to go. This is what I believe to be real or true. This is what I am presenting. And it's like you are taking a bit of a commanding presence in March 2019 in some way. Things are going to start to happen now. And I do feel that if you have been under any kind of pressure, that pressure is going to be alleviated and lifting off of you. I get that feeling here from many of you Sagittarians. And you're going to show how articulate you are and how confident you are. That those qualities in you are going to be quite evident and high in the month of March 2019 and moving forward, maybe even in April as well. Some of you are going to produce something that is like factual or gives proof or evidence of something that puts something finally to rest. Maybe something that was in question. I don't know. Is it your love life? Do you have facts or proof that maybe your significant other was taking money or cheating or double dealing in some way or living a secret life? And you're going to have the facts or evidence or proof that shows this? Or is it going to be in some other manner, something else that went on or has been going on that it could be at work, it could be in your personal life, but something that you have that shows facts, proof, and evidence. And again, like I said, you are the manifester this month. You are going to be articulate, and your intelligence is going to be showing very highly for all to see this month. Some of you are also going to be getting some kind of training. It could be at the job, at a job you work at already, or it could be some training that you're going to get that of your own, that you find on your own through the internet, a webinar, a class you're going to take. And this training or education, it's going to be helpful to you, either in your personal life or in your business that you own or in your career. So next card you have here is the Five of Pentacles. So this could be financial bankruptcy, emotionally feeling bankrupt. It could be a feeling of depression. It could be two people feeling this way. It could be just you feeling this way. It could also indicate that maybe you need to look at something to do with your finances. Is there something that you were not focusing on or not paying attention to or not that has to do with finances that now in the month of March 2019 you actually have to deal with it and look at it? I do feel that some of you Sagittarians are going to feel like you have been raked over the coals financially or abused financially by someone. It could be an ex-husband, an ex-wife. It could be an ex-boss. It could be in some work or business situation that you feel like you got ripped off or taken advantage of. I do feel that is a feeling you're going to have. And if it wasn't financially getting ripped off, you could feel like you got ripped off emotionally by someone. I get that feeling again that you are going to have things to back up your claims and what you're saying. You're going to have some kind of evidence or proof of what of this issue or what you're feeling here. I feel whatever this tenuous situation is that's making you feel depressed or making you feel this way, I feel like once you get into May, the month of May, especially at the end of May, around the 20th, the 25th, maybe even a little after that, it's going to be free and clear. This is going to be over and done with. So you may have a little bit longer to, like, keep messing around with this situation a little bit or dealing with it, but you're getting ready to, like, close it out, which is good news for you. And if you have felt like things in your life have felt dreary to you, or foggy, dreary or foggy, you are going to be clearing that out, getting things cleared up, getting any areas of fogginess or grayness, whether, but again, I'm going to say, what area is this happening to you, Sagittarius? Only you know, because it's a general reading. So some of you, this cloudy fogginess is happening in your personal life or in your love life. But for some of you, it could be in a business-related or work-related situation, but it's getting cleared up. And anything that's been dreary or oppressive to you, finally, you're like really getting the kinks out, getting it worked out. Now, Mercury is retrograde this month. So anything old or that's been dangling, hanging over your head from the past, you're sorting it through this month. This is the month of, like, the purging, of the digging into it and getting to the source of it and the root of the matter. Even this can apply to health issues as well for some of you that have had some chronic health issues that have been going on. So the next card you have here, Sagittarius, is the Page of Cups. And this is either a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be someone in your life. It could even be a child, because sometimes children come up as pages. But often adults show up as pages too, as immature adults or people that are young at heart. This could also be you, Sagittarius, if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is a water sign. If you've had a love relationship with a water sign person, I see many of you Sagittarians feeling like you don't want to go round and round with this person anymore. You want to shut this involvement down and shut them out. Now, for some of you, it could be your love partner. It could be an ex. It could be your love partner. It could even be a child or a sibling. If you've had issues with a water sign and you've gone round and round with them, and you've had like too many issues, too many stumbling blocks, too many problems with them, you may want to shut them down and not deal with them anymore. That's one of the messages that comes up here. But keep in mind, whenever people cards come up, it always can mean multiple people and multiple descriptions. You know, some of you have this Page of Cups wants you to show them the way. Like give them insight, knowledge, information, help them, tell them what to do, give them instruction. They may feel like they're kind of lost or in the dark. For some of you, that's how this Page of Cups is looking at you. Some of you are looking at the Page of Cups like you have been their enabler. Now, I don't say that lightly, so I'm not being mean about that. Sometimes people enable people and they don't realize they're doing it. But if you stop and think about it, if you've enabled their habits or bad behaviors by looking the other way or whatever, you have to look and ask yourself, have you been enabling this Page of Cups? I can't judge that because I'm not you, Sagittarius, and I'm not criticizing you, but that is a message that's coming up here. I feel like in some ways you have to let them go and let them go their own way and cut them loose a little bit or set them free, and they're going to have to like sink or swim or make their own stand or fall. Like, I feel like you've been propping them up and you've been helping them, but maybe to the point where they are coming to a point now where they need to stand on their own 2 feet. Only you will know who this is. So the last card you have of the 5 for March 2019 Sagittarius is the Moon. So the Moon could be secrecy and deception in romance. It could be secrecy by itself. It could be romance by itself. It could also be illusions. Something could be like an illusion right now. And you know, Mercury in retrograde in Pisces could kick up a lot of illusion that we have from the 5th of March to the 28th of March. So illusion could be quite high. This could also be your own psychic ability and your own intuition really kicking up this month of March. I do feel that some of you Sagittarians are going to feel like you've been betrayed. I'm not going to lie to you. I do feel that you're going to feel somebody has not been honest with you. But who is it? Is it a love partner? Is it a child? Is it your significant other? I don't know. But I get you feeling like you've been betrayed and that somebody has not been honest with you. And you're having that thought process or that realization in the month of March 2019. And I feel like in some way, Sagittarius, you've looked into it and you've seen what they're up to. So you may have uncovered some information, which I do believe came up here in this card or in this card, if you go back to the beginning of the reading, that I've heard this already is my feeling. And I'm hearing it again. And I do feel like you're going to be very protective of yourself. Like you want to protect yourself in general, in all areas of your life. You're feeling very self-protective this month. And where is it happening? I don't know. Are you feeling self-protected about like self-protective in your love life? Is it at work? Is it with family members? Is it in multiple ways? I don't know, but I do get you feeling that way. I do feel like you're going to have a huge revelation and a huge breakthrough this month in regards to this. And I do feel this breakthrough kind of sets you free in some manner, emotionally free. And you have to pay attention to your own desires and your own desires for your own outcomes. You can't always give in to the desires and the whims of others. It's like you do that too much. I feel like you give in too much to others. Oh, they want this, so I'm going to go along. Oh, they want that outcome. So even though I don't want it, I'm going to go, I'll give in and go along. I'm not saying you're a pushover. I'm not. But in some area, I feel like you've given in too much to the desires and whims of others. And I feel like this is the month to like shake you out of it, snap out of it, Sagittarius. That's what I feel. And I'm not yelling at you, but I feel like the universe wants you to have like this wake-up call that you have to be strong in yourself, what you desire, what do you want, what's going to make you happy. You know that saying that they say when a plane's going down, you have to give yourself oxygen first before you can give oxygen to your kids because you have to be able to help them. Well, okay, I feel like you've been doing that somewhat, but I feel like you've really been giving them the oxygen first, and you need the oxygen. So think about that. I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're interested in getting a continuation of this reading, Sagittarius, where I look into my crystal and give you additional predictions and messages for the month of March 2019, you can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for March 2019 Psychic Tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see it'll probably be the first video series listed at the top of the page. You click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, if you are really curious and interested to see what this year of 2019 holds for you in love relationships, You can get my Big Love 2019 Psychic Tarot readings for couples and singles. They're in both singles and couples are in the same video for each sign of the zodiac. You can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the other link below this video in the Show More section, and they're also available on my website video page. Look for the heading of Big Love 2019 Psychic Tarot reading for each sign of the zodiac. Click on your sign and it will take you, for singles and couples, and click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. They were pretty dramatic. If you are in a love relationship, coupled, that's on the precipice, I don't know which signs had it right now, but quite a few of the signs had breakups for this year that were couples. I'm not going to lie to you. And yet there were also many signs that were singles that I could see. Some couples were getting over a breakup and then meeting somebody new. So there were actually some like intersecting of the couples and singles in some of the readings. So you might want to check that out. I used 4 cards from the Taramuka Tarot deck for the single people of your sign, and the 4 cards from the Robin Wood Tarot deck for the couples of your sign. And then each couples and singles got a card from the John Holland Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle card for your sign. And they were quite long, so I hope you find them interesting and informative and helpful. I will do other love readings this year. I always do one big love reading and then some follow-up love readings as the year progresses. Also, if you would like to get some additional predictions and messages from me and my spirit guides that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can follow me on Facebook at The Lucky Mermaid LLC, and also The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC. I post psychic predictions and messages there you won't see here on YouTube. And you also on Instagram at The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel. So I hope you have an absolutely amazing month of March, Sagittarius, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.